All right, we're closing in on the end of this lesson 2-7 on solving linear and quadratic systems. We have one more to go. Lesson 2-7. All right, this one's got 3 parts to it that we have to answer. I've been doing pretty good lately. Normally, I can't get all those right in one at one time, but oh well, we'll see how we do. A water taxi travels around an island. Okay, here's my island. Got this water taxi going around here, and it follows this path. Okay, so this is like a parabola. So the 12 to the right, remember how transformations worked? The minus 12 was 12 right, and then the 0.5, it's wider instead of, all right, something like that. A water skier is skiing along a path that begins at the point 6.5. Let's see, let's grab a different color here. So 6.5 is up in here somewhere. It ends at a point 8, -4, so down here somewhere. Write a system of equations to model the problem. All right, the equation that models the path of the water taxi. Wait, I thought they gave us that. A water taxi travels around an island in a path that can be modeled by this. I'm confused because that seems like that's the equation itself. Equation that models the water taxi. They gave us that. Y equals the 0.5 x minus 12 quantity squared. Okay. Part B, the equation that models the path of the water skier. So the water skier, it doesn't really say, but I'm thinking that's linear because that's what we've been doing. So we've got to find the equation for the water skier here is the issue. And we have 2 points. So we have, if you think about it, we got this 6.5. Then we've got this 8, -4 over here. Further right and then down in the negative. Okay, and so we need the equation of that line right there. So that connects those two. That did not connect those two. All right. Let's see if I can get a little closer. We'll just move the dot over. All right. So what's the slope here? So if I go from -4, I'm thinking of my rise here. From -4 up to 5, I went up 9, right? So that's a rise of 9 over a run. This is from 8 over to 6, -2. So that gives me my slope of -4.5. I don't know what what's my y-intercept going to be though. So we have this y equals mx plus b. I know this slope now of -4.5, and I'm going to take the 0.65 and put it in. If I take the 0.65, the 5 is my y, the 6 is my x, and then I'm missing b, so I'll solve this. -4.5 times 6, -4.5 times 6, -4.5 times 6 is -27. So -27. If I move that to the other side, b would be 32 then. I added 27 to the 5, or added 27 on both sides. So b is 32. We said m was the -4.5. So the path of the water skier, whew, that was kind of a lot to do there, would be y equals -4.5x plus 32. See if that makes sense, because it's 4.5 for every 1. And this is that point right there was the 6. So I still got to back up 6 times. And each time is 4.5. So that's like 25. So yeah, so that makes sense that could be up at 32. So let's enter and see what is this. Okay, so then now we got to solve the system, I bet. So we got to, rather than doing it with algebra, let's just write them down and put it in Desmos. We've got the 0.5 times x minus 12 squared. And then we've got the negative 4.5x plus 32. Hop on over to Desmos and let it do the work for us to see what we get for an answer. Y equals the 0.5 times the quantity x minus 12 to the second power. And the y equals negative 4.5x plus 32. And those two never intersect. If I typed everything in right, 0.5x minus 12 squared and negative 4.5x plus 32. So there's not going to be a solution. Is it possible for the water skier to collide with the taxi? It is possible. No, it is not possible, as there's no solution to the system. B. Check that out. Nice work. And we're done. So again, if you get stuck on any of these problems, if this video doesn't help, down on the bottom, view an example. Help me solve this. They'll go through it with you step by step, but you'll still have to do it over on your own when you're done. If you're not sure if you're doing it right, similar question. If you're really absolutely stuck, by all means, let us know and you can bring it with you, the question, to class, and we'll go through it together. Good luck, everybody.